Hey all, Heretic here, patch 28.0.2 just dropped, is live right now, and there's some changes. They're not huge, but they are important, so we're gonna dive into all the Battlegrounds things and see what we can find. First up, the following anomalies will now appear more frequently. Bring in the Buddies, Double Header, Echoes of Argus, Grapnel of Titans, and the Golden Arena. And I'm happy about a couple of these appearing more, right? They're not bad. I'm just not excited at the same time about some of these. Bringing the Buddies especially. I mean, some days I love it and some days I hate it. It really depends which way is the wind blowing, but we'll see a lot more of them. We'll see how we feel. They're only here for a couple more weeks anyway, so. The following anomalies will now appear less often. What are the odds? How to even. No place like homes for lower MMR lobbies. 11th hour, once again, lower MMR lobbies. I mean, no place like homes, I don't care. 11th hour, I liked a lot. How to even and what are the odds? I like both of those, so I'm kind of sad to see them less frequently, but The following anomalies have been removed from the anomaly pool. The Shackles of the Primus, Intemperance of Aman'thul. I'd have to imagine both of these anomalies have a astronomically high leave rate, and that's why they're being removed. In the case of Shackles, not many people like Shackles, so not a surprise there. But it is weird this late to be pulling them. But like I said, it just must be like in some lobbies, half the people are just like, nope, I'm out, concede. The following bans will now apply to the following anomalies. No Face, No Case, Alexstrasza, Fungalmancer, Flurgle, and Galakrond are all banned. And it does kind of make sense, right? Especially in Galakrond and Alexstrasza, if you hit crazy cards with their hero power, and then all of a sudden you can just make copies and have a gold version of those cards. That is a massive power spike. Flurgle, if you've got lucky and you hit a brand, and now you've got a gold brand, you're basically unstoppable if it happens early enough. So they all kind of make sense, these changes. Feline Fortune, Mr. Bigglesworth is banned. Well, I mean, one, this kind of makes sense because you're already getting the reward. Why do you want it twice? Don't you want another hero power with that? And two, I know some people who picked Mr. Bigglesworth, and then their hero power never activated. It gave them the reward. Well, I mean, you could say it was the hero power, but it was one or the other. It was either the Fortune or the Bigglesworth hero power. One activated, the second one said, sorry, that feels really bad. Valuation, Inflation, Treasure Seeker, Elise. I mean, this makes huge sense. You go to tier 4, you roll a whole bunch, you get tier 5 minions, or then you tier up. You go to tier 5, then you roll a whole bunch, you get tier 6 minions, and they only cost, oh, I'm sorry, 1 gold, because that's all a golden monkey costs. It's a token value. That's amazing value, so obviously, Elise had to go. As for bug fix, the only one I saw of note is fixed a bug where Ionar's Overgrown Arena and Nomi Kitchen Nightmares could cause extra stat adjustment. Now, I never actually saw this one, but I've seen a few bugs like this where you will be in the shop phase and your stats will just randomly go up as soon as the shop starts. And I've seen some theories about which minions are causing it, but it is very alarming when your board, which is already big, suddenly just gains a bunch more stats for no apparent reason. Yeah, if I was fighting the Nomi players in this, I would be very unhappy if all of a sudden they got double, triple the stats for no apparent reason. That's it. What do you think? Not some big changes, nothing too crazy. Do you think next week we're actually going to get a bigger update? I know the new expansion just dropped for standard, so a lot of people are still excited and lost over there. A lot of people are tired of anomalies and ready to move on. Do you think soon we're going to get the big patch? Well, I'm going to say December 5th, December 4th, we're getting something, because that's when the season comes to an end. We should know by then what's going to happen. So next week is Thanksgiving. Very likely they're not going to put anything big during the week of Thanksgiving. There could be a small patch, but it could be we get nothing next week. Then the week after we get the big stuff. Here's hoping. Thanks for watching all. I hope you had a good time. See you in the Battlegrounds. Later.